All right, so Jake the asshole had a live stream last night, and he actually went and played my video from a few days ago. It was Jake the asshole has officially sold out. And it was prompted by OJ and Toothpaste 2, one of his mods. And all you have to do is look at his picture, and you just know right away the type of followers that Jake gets. And he says, "Can you expose this idiot?" So apparently I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. All right, let's see what Jake has to say. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, we'll watch this. Yeah, there was a guy that says that I sold out because I started doing memberships. Yeah, we'll go ahead and watch that. Thank you very much, OJ and Toothpaste.
By the way, Jake also played a video of mine a couple months ago. Gave me no credit at all. It was a video, it had content on it that was no longer on YouTube, so he decided to use my video and play it to entertain his audience. It gave me absolutely no credit whatsoever. Jake's very selfish. He does things for himself. He only cares about one person, that is him. He's greedy. I'm going to talk about that in this video here. I don't know how much he's going to play. I don't know if he has got the balls to play the whole thing, but let's see. Let's see what happens.
I was actually meaning to call this guy out, but since his channel's so small, I figured there probably isn't much of a reason, because all he did was get 200 views on.
And that's what these characters do. They'll just put you down like, "Oh, his channel's so small. He only got 200 views." I'm like, "Jake, I don't do this full time. This is not important to me. I talk about very dry, boring subjects. You're an entertainment channel. You have a business. I don't have a business. I do this just for the heck of it, just for fun, just to connect with other people. That's why I do it. And I speak my mind, and I speak the truth. One thing you cannot do on your channel because you're afraid you'll lose monetization."
Video, but just in case anyone else out there is thinking of making an equally retarded video as this, we'll go ahead and fucking shoot this one down.
Oh, he's pissed. He's saying fucking retarded. He's pissed. I hit a nerve with this one.
So yeah, somebody felt the need to say Jake the asshole has officially sold out.
You know what? I gave him a lot of credit because I could have said he sold out, 5 years ago. He sold out in 2016. Like, I could have said that. I mean, I'm just saying right now. I'm actually, I'm taking it easy on him. I'm just saying right now because of the member-only videos. So let's get into it here.
You hear that, guys? I officially sold out. Yes, the guy who lives in this office and makes like 20 grand a year, right? Makes less than a fucking teacher. Yeah, I sold out, you guys.
Well, if you make less than 20 grand a year on YouTube, then why do you even bother? Just fucking do something else. Like, what's the point? You're only gonna make you're making $20,000 to lie? I mean, give me a break. To not go into deeper topics, to just stay with your business model, which is like NFL shit and like mainstream drama, chaos crap, political crap. Like, dude, just stay at home. Don't make any videos. At least you can keep your integrity and be an actual, like, truthful person. I mean, if you're making so little, why even bother? I don't know how much he makes. It's not my fault he lives in that office. Maybe you would make more money if you actually talked about some real shit. Maybe people would actually give you fucking, more money, and you have more loyal followers, because I'm sure you have a lot of people that don't follow you anymore.
I gotta hear all about how I sold out.
All right, so I'm not sure if many of you know who Jake the asshole is. This is Jake the asshole. In this picture, I know it's pretty gay. Pretty gay.
Yeah, I took a picture with my dog, and so this guy thinks I'm gay because I took a picture.
No, you lied. I said that it looks gay. It was the first thing that came to my mind. I was poking fun at you. I was teasing you. It's just funny. I don't think you're gay. You know, it's a lovely picture, Jake. It's a lovely, lovely picture. See, these guys, they can't even take a joke. I mean, this guy who's supposed to be some fucking comedian, the greatest comedian in all of the world, can't take a little joke. Can't take a little joke and gets butthurt over it and has to talk about it on YouTube. All humor, just for fun, Jake. Not a big deal.
Pretty lame right there, Jake. Well, you know what? You can love your pet. You can love your dog. That's fine, but please don't post pictures like this to public anymore.
I'm not allowed to take a picture like this with my dog because it's too gay. I hurt this guy's feelings to where he's going to give me some advice. He's going to basically tell me that it's okay to like your dog, but pictures like this, not allowed on the internet.
I mean, Jake, what does it say about you, though, man? I mean, I was just poking fun. You know, I was just teasing. But if you're going to be such a dick, I mean, the bottom line is you look at a picture like this, it makes you look alone. Okay, you got no family. You got no girlfriend. No friends. Nothing. You just have your dog. I mean, this, they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Well, this says 1,000 plus about you and your life and your lifestyle. You don't have anybody in your life. You just have your dog. It's all about your dog. That says something about you.
Yes. Okay. My bad, you guys. I guess I liked my dog too much, and I took a gay picture with my dog.
And he also is so emotional about dogs. Like, he's so emotional. He's getting emotional right now. It's like, dude, it's a fucking animal, man. I get it. People get close with their pets and stuff, but it's like he lost his pet, a couple years ago or whatever it was, and it was very sad for him. But it's like, I mean, he's crying. I mean, I'm not a cry. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a crybaby. I don't cry, and I certainly don't cry like on video. He cries all the time. I mean, he's cried in so many videos, at least 2. And it was on mushrooms. It's like, dude, like, you don't need to get so emotional. Like, what the hell? Yeah, it's a beautiful dog. It is a very lovely, lovely dog. I watched your video with all the, all your choices there, and you chose this one, and it was lovely. They were very cute puppies. I don't have a problem with that. I'm just poking fun. I'm just teasing. That's what that's all about. As if Jake has never teased anybody. He's never made fun of someone ever in his life. Give me a break. Give me a break, Jake. Well, let's continue. Let's see what else he has to say about my retarded video.
Dog, so I deserve to be called out. I deserve to be called a sellout because I took this picture with my dog. Of course.
But he lies again. Like, obviously, he's just saying the first fucking shit that comes to his fucking head. I mean, I'm not saying that you sold out because you took a picture with your fucking dog, man. What the fuck? He's just like, the first thing that comes to his mind, he just has to say it. He can't think before he speaks.
It's not a good look. Not a good look at all.
It's not a good look. It's a terrible look. I took that picture with my dog, and I'm just such a terrible looking fella.
So what's the reason for the video? Well, the reason is that, boom, Jake the Asshole has officially sold out.
I've officially sold out, you guys. And he's going to tell you all the reasons why.
He's upset. He's upset about this. He is upset about this.
That's for sure. And yeah, you could have said he sold out 2, 3, 4 years ago doing the stupid NFL rigged content.
I sold out 3, 4 years ago doing the stupid NFL rigged content. So if you think my NFL rigged content is stupid, that means I sold out. Even though I make like 20 grand a year, I have a salary less than a fucking teacher, and I live in an office. Yeah, I sold out because I made some videos calling out the NFL for being fake. Videos that people liked and watched and wanted me to continue making.
No, you sold out because you admitted that you did it for views, you did it for subscribers, you did it for the buck. You did it for money, dude. That's what you said. I said it's stupid because it's stupid. Truth seekers, quote truthers, whatever you want to call them, people who want to figure out this reality, They don't really give a shit about NFL rigged. You're going after a completely different audience, Jake. Okay? You're pulling in a lot of garbage from out there and bringing it onto your channel as subscribers and viewers, because you see them as future donators to your channel. It's obvious, okay? So it is stupid content. If you did I'm not going to tell you what to do. You can do whatever you want, obviously. You know, it's great that you can do what you do and make a living doing what you do. That is awesome. I know there's probably a ton of people that are envious of that, okay? So I'm not saying to change anything. I'm just giving my opinion as somebody who's been a follower for several years, okay? I'm giving my opinion, which is perfectly okay. But the NFL content was, in my opinion, you selling out a little bit, because that is not why your audience started following you in the first place. And you did it for clicks. You did it for views. I mean, do I have to put together a compilation of all the times you've talked about views in the NFL videos and how it just, the views get boosted in the fall and then they go right down after the fall? I mean, come on. Like I say, he just says what comes to his mind. He doesn't actually speak any fucking truth. He does it just for entertainment. He doesn't care about you. He's not doing this out of the kindness of his heart. He's doing this so that he doesn't have to get a fucking real job. And he is a little bit entertaining, and he has some talent. And I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with people giving him money for his talent, for his ability to entertain. I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is this whole I'm the number one truth channel on the internet. This is the number one truth channel. This is the tip of the spear. This is the best. No, it's not. Okay, it's not. You don't go into deep topics. You stick with I'm going to call it a business model. Okay, you have certain things you discuss, other things you leave out, you loop. You're always looping with the same ideas, the same videos, no progression. It's like the same song over and over and over again, the same chord progressions, the same song structure every time. For the most part, occasionally there'll be a good one. But his channel is devolved, I should say. It is devolved. It has evolved into being more popular. It is making more money. It's bringing in more, revenue. It's got more attention than ever before. But that doesn't make it better. That doesn't make it better. It was better when it was a little smaller. Okay, and he was talking more about, when he was talking about flat Earth, it was better. I'm not saying he should have stayed with flat Earth forever and just talked about that only. But those types of things, when we get into NFL, we get into black fatigue, we get into inflation and these mainstream sheeple problems, the chaos that's out there, that maybe once in a while is okay, but that's become his whole channel. That's my opinion. Like I said, this is my opinion. Obviously, do whatever you want. It's your channel. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, because I made those videos, I'm a sellout.
Yeah, you are.
But it's official now.
So I was an unofficial sellout 3 years ago when I made.
Yeah, I would say so. That's good. Yeah,
I was an unofficial sellout, but now I have officially sold out.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I mean, like I said, it's you unofficially. Many people believe that you unofficially sold out many years ago. Of course, I'm saying you officially did because before it's people could just give you money if they wanted to, they could just donate, but now it's they have to pay you to watch your videos. So to watch your good videos. So I love how it's you basically said on this live stream, you said that your videos that you do that are free, it's basically, you didn't say this word for word, but what I got out of it is that's basically the garbage videos, the more intimate videos where your audience more or less drives the topics. Those are the ones you have to pay. So basically the intimate ones, the ones that are really for his true fans, you have to pay. So if you're a loyal Jake the Asshole follower, you gotta pony up the dough. You gotta pay every single month. You gotta pay for this subscription every single month because he wasn't making enough money otherwise, apparently. Apparently, less than $20,000. Like I said, what's the point then? If it's so low, why do you even do it? Why don't you take some risks? Why don't you take some chances and talk about some real shit? And then it'll be like, what's real shit? I don't know what real shit is. What do you think is real shit? I mean, of course he's going to say that. Of course he's going to say that.
He wants you to start paying money to watch his videos, so you cannot watch his video unless you sign up and you subscribe.
Not exactly true. I started a membership deal where my members only content, you have to pay $2 a month. So you can still watch my regular videos, still watch my regular streams, but I'm going to do members only content for $2 a month. And if you want to watch the members only content, you got to pay $2 a month, which officially means I'm a sellout.
Yeah, absolutely. According to me and according to many, many others that have eyes to see.
You have to subscribe $1.99 a month for members only content right here, baby. Woo, yeah.
Woo, yeah.
See, as you guys can tell, I'm having a little bit of fun with it. Jake, you can do whatever you want. Just having a little bit of fun, but also throwing out some truth as well.
And is he doing this for you? Is he doing this for you? No. He's doing this out of greed, selfishness. He might make it look like he's doing it for you.
Out of greed and selfishness. Yes.
Yeah.
I need to make a living. And
dude, you can make a living talking about other things than the truth. You're compromised with money when it comes to the truth. Money and truth don't go together. It will compromise you. It already has, because you talk about fucking NFL half the year for 4 years. So money has definitely affected your content. You don't care about the truth, or you don't care about feeding your audience the truth. Maybe you do. Maybe you secretly care about the truth. But you don't care. It's your business model. You got to stay in your lane. Like all the other agent shill channels out there. They just stay in their lane. They don't take risks. They don't take chances because they might not be monetized anymore. They might turn off some of their audience. Well, Jake doesn't want to do that because he wants to make a living talking about truth, which is fucking sacred. It's a crime. It is a spiritual crime, dare I say, which came from the great sanity machine who Jake hates. And it's funny watching them fight. They should go live someday. They should go live together. Let's continue. He cuts me off when I'm getting good here. Let's continue going.
Getting harder and harder to make a living. And with inflation and YouTube burying my content, yeah, I'm barely scraping by.
Well, Jake, that's why my channel gets so low views and I only have like 300 subs, because YouTube is burying my content. It's so cutting edge. It's so tip of the spear. It's the best truth out there, Jake, and that's why I only have 300 subs. See how that works?
So I'm a total greedy piece of shit who's trying to survive and make a living. And so because...
Yeah, but here's the problem. You're trying to survive and make a living by keeping people at a low level. I think Jake probably has a lot of legit, genuine truth seekers out there who just want to know what's going on. Not everybody just wants entertainment, and that's fine. If you want entertainment, it can definitely be entertaining. But he's keeping people at a certain level, okay? And that's the issue here. So if you want to make a living providing a real service. If you want to promote your channel and brand your channel as an entertainment channel, a comedy channel, that's fine. But none of this, I'm number one truth. This is the state of the art for truth seeking right here, the best channel. I don't know how exactly he puts, his words together to say that. I'm paraphrasing. I don't know what, but it's like, I'm the best. This is the best channel, the number one channel. It's not, guys. It's not, folks. It ain't the best channel. It ain't the deepest. The best channels don't have 80,000 subs. Okay, and they're not talking about NFL rigged content. That's fucking baby truther shit.
Because I want $2 a month in order for you to see my behind-the-scenes content.
You do $2 a month because then you know that more people will sign up. Because that's easy. If it's $5 a month, it's like, I don't know. But $2, it's like nothing, because somebody will miss one of those lives and be like, shit, I really wanted to go to that, or I want to see this. They'll just fucking say, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to pay it. And they're not going to notice it's, because it's like nothing. It's like drip, drip, drip. It's like nothing. $2, that's nothing. It's the principle, you know? So it's not like, oh, I'm only doing $2 a month. I mean, at least grow some fucking balls and charge them $4.99 a month. I don't know. I mean, it's not hard to, you know, $2 a month. That's a lot of people, I think, will sign up for that. And you should. If you guys like this stuff, go ahead. Sign up for that stuff. Get, you know, completely just stuck at this level forever. But, you know, whatever. Do what you want.
It's me, the most terrible sellout in the world. Yeah. Owen Benjamin, Zach Hubbard. Those guys aren't sellouts. No. Those guys are totally wonderful fellas who got money out of their audience with their hard work, right? Whereas I'm a greedy sellout.
See, that's what he does too. He likes to compare himself to other people that are way shittier than he is. That's what he likes to do, like Owen Benjamin, Zach Hubbard, and several others. Okay? But that doesn't make you, like, better. That doesn't make you, like, a good person. It doesn't make you, you know, a truth seeker. I hate saying truth seeker because everyone thinks they're a truth seeker, but it doesn't make you a genuine truth seeker. A genuine, quote, truther. A genuine, just somebody who's curious, wants to help other people out. That doesn't make you those things, okay? It just makes you a little bit better than Owen Benjamin. Congratulations.
This is all for you, folks. It's just so I'm going to be making better content, more tailored content, so that it's not just going to be some crap shit that normies like, you know, just to entertain so that I can stroke the algorithm and get extra views. Nope, I'm going to do content for you, but you better pay up. You better pay up. Well, you know what, Jake? You never had to do that shitty content anyway. People were still going to watch you, and they were still going to give you their stinking money. They're still going to give you their stinking money, Jake. Yeah, Jake, you're such a bad guy. Making less than a teacher, struggling to survive. You should be happy to struggle. You should be happy that you're one step away from being homeless. You should never want to make any more money.
Well, whose fault is that? That is your fault. That is no one else's fault but your own, Jake. If you're like that close to being homeless, that isn't anyone's. That ain't my fault. That ain't my fault. You can make all the money you want on YouTube. That's fine. Don't brand and promote your channel with anything that has to do with fucking truth. Just brand it and sell it as a entertainment channel, as a comedy channel. Don't talk about any of the other thing too I want to mention, you know, before we move on here. I think there's only gonna be a little bit left of this video. But I also want to mention that his I don't want to lose my train of thought here, but all right, I'm gonna come back to it. Sometimes you lose your train of thought, it happens. But let's play a little bit more, it might come back to me.
If Jake makes 20 grand and then he wants to try and make 30 grand in a year, he's a fucking sellout. He deserves to be called out.
Oh, no. Yeah, what I was going to say is that the problem is I think a lot of his followers think that this is like the end-all be-all when it comes to truth and uncovering the deceptions in this realm too. So I think a lot of people think that this is like the end, and it's not. This is not the end, folks. And he keeps you there. He's not going to tell you that. He's not going to say, oh, guys, there's way more like deep truth stuff out there about like afterlife, about more spiritual topics, about the soul trap that I don't really talk about here, but, you know, go check those channels out as well. Like, when has he ever said that? You know, like I said, he promotes himself as being the absolute best and the #1 truth channel, you know, on YouTube. And it's just not true. Just because you have a larger channel size doesn't make your channel better. At the end of the day, what do we all really want anyway? We want freedom. We want free will, and we want freedom. We want to be able to make our own decisions. We want to be able to decide what realm we go to or what we decide to do after this life here, this incarnation or whatever. You know, we want to be free. We want to be free spirits at the end of the day. So whether that channel has 100,000 subs or it has 100 subs, it doesn't matter. We just want the truth.
Reviled. Jake, You need to struggle. You should make zero money. Jake doesn't deserve to make any money. He should struggle.
So why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Because it's not enough. It's not enough to live comfortably, is it?
Live comfortably. Yeah. I make less than a teacher and I live in an...
Well, Jake's a fucking liar because he has never once, that I know, and I've watched a shit ton of his fucking videos, unfortunately, and live streams, I don't believe he has ever mentioned how much money he made from YouTube. He's never mentioned less than $20,000. This is the first time I've ever heard that. Okay, so I don't know what he's talking about here. Let me back this up a second here.
Why are you doing it? Because it's not enough. It's not enough to live comfortably, is it?
Live comfortably.
Live comfortably. He has said that in the past that he does. You know, he doesn't make a lot. He doesn't have a lot of money. I know he has other ways of making money, other income streams, but he has said that he's somewhat comfortable. I'm saying this. This is coming from him. This is basically his words. So I'm not just making this up. He has mentioned that he is comfortable. He is somewhat comfortable. He's not broke. He collects $100 bills. He's got a collection of $100 bills. The guy's not broke. He's not broke. And he has other streams of income. He has other ways of making money.
Yeah. I make less than a teacher and I live in an office and barely scrape by. And it's not enough for me to just barely scrape by. I want to be more comfortable than that because I'm such a bad guy. I'm such a terrible individual that I want to be slightly more comfortable than what I am now, barely scraping by. Because I'm such a fucked up, terrible guy and a sellout.
It's not enough to live a little bit more, a little bit above, that dreaded line, okay? He needs more. I want more. I want more.
Yes. See? I'm just such a bad guy. Yes, I'm pandering to the normies covering the NFL stuff, right? I should be making videos for a niche audience that is so small that nobody wants to watch it, and I make $0. That's what a real truther would do. A real truther would pander to like 5.
A real truther has fucking balls, Jake. A real truther, a real man doesn't need to make money just speaking about truth topics, okay? Give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break.
Smart people and not make content for anybody else who's even slightly a normie. Yes, I'm such a bad guy because I made NFL content. So terrible.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're ignorant too. You're very ignorant as well. So this is the first time I'm watching this, so I'm not sure if he continues to play the video or not. So skip ahead here.
Minutes of this. But there you go. I'm officially a sellout. And Jaren's wife is officially still a whore. And Jaren's little special needs boy is still officially special ed. And anyone who doesn't like that, too bad. I hate him enough that that's what he deserves. And he's here. He's always here. He's always watching. Always wants to try and find some little thing that he can cut up. And
well, the thing is, at the end of the day, I'm going to wrap this video up right here. Yeah, I definitely don't like Jaren. Jaren is a scumbag. I did a warning to flat earthers video, and I covered a little bit of him in there. He's in there. He's a scumbag. Jake's not on that level. I don't think Jake's a scumbag necessarily. I just, I care. That's really what it comes down to, and I don't care about Jaren and his shitty content. I cared about Jake's channel and his work, his content. I think he has a lot of ability, a lot of talent, and I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that now he's just going the way of all the other channels, really, to be honest with you. I think many of you are as well. Not OJ Toothpaste, who thinks I'm an idiot, but what did I say in that video that made me an idiot? What was wrong? What was incorrect? See, these followers of Jake they're not interested in the truth. They just want entertainment. They want entertainment. That's it. They don't care. I mean, Yeah, totally different worlds. That's all I got for today. I had to do this. I didn't watch his live, obviously. I watched a little bit of it today, just seeing what he was up to. And obviously seeing if he was going to cover the video that I did, because he commented on that video twice. And, I know that it hit a nerve. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Stay true. Just stay true and stop giving to these grifters. They don't deserve it.